Boom, baby. We are live, baby. Live. Club Source Radio. Saturday, March 9th. It's me, solo, for the beginning here. Cav has got family shit to deal with. I'll hit up the chat in just a second. Tell me all the bets you guys are on today here. Let's get to the quick here because we're running a little bit late. I am on Memphis. I got +8. I think they can hang around this morning. FAU, the last couple of games have been really, really close. I had to take the points. Memphis as a favorite. Memphis as a dog has been money for me the last few years. So I will be on it. There. This game here, Arkansas, Alabama. I don't have a ton. There should be a ton of scoring in this one. But I don't know. Is everything good? Can everyone hear me in here? Sorry, my comments have all frozen up. Everyone got me? Am I good? Yay or nay? Yay? Nay. Pretty sure we're good to go here, right? Okay. Yeah, I should be good, right? Okay, we're good. Sorry, I didn't see any comments there. I was going crazy. Right here, the transfer props in this game. We talked about props. They've been doing well all these weeks. I was digging through this battle, the old Temple and a bunch of scandal this week. With that's a whole nother thing we could get into maybe later. He's just been scoring a ton of points. I loved when he used to play at Temple. This guy's just a straight scorer. 29, 34, 36, 42. He had 15. His points are 20 and a half. He's a guy. He's going to shoot a ton of shots. He's going to shoot a ton of threes. So if you're looking for an Arkansas guy, and I have a smaller bet, my props are a little bit lower. I have a bet on him. The flip side, Sears. Look to him. His points I thought were a little too high, even though I think he gets here. This Arkansas defense has been horrible with 22 and a half. Is his threes. He's been shooting consistent threes. 2.5 is +130. And I'm going, though, I don't mind his, but I got Estrada over 1.5 threes. He's off a game where he went 0 for, I believe, 0 for 3. And if he shoots 5 or 6, I think he gets 2. And I got that at plus, I believe, 128. So Estrada, old Hofstra guard, give me the threes in this game. I think he gets it done. Okay, I'm glad everyone can hear me. Justin, shout out, my man. Wiggins World, what's going on? The Futon Bets. So Ron Lofton is always BT up in here. Mikey, what up, what up? Perky, great to see you, my dude. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you up in the chat, man. And chilling with us. Appreciate you. I do. Big O. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all the members here. I appreciate you in the goddamn green. As we like to say, the right people up in here. Justin Stacks, Kentucky, 7.5. I mean, what does Tennessee have to play for? They locked it all up. They played a great game the other night. That should be a ton of points in that game. I don't know how there isn't just a shit ton there. And I know Kentucky, it's probably a little bit square. I was looking through some of the money, and it seems like everyone's kind of taking them. All the tickets and the money are on that Kentucky there. Ron Lofton, St. John's, Georgetown, under 153. Perky, High Point. I think someone put in there, maybe Billy already. That's one of these favorites in the early morning I like. I think they just wear them down. They did it yesterday. That's one I don't mind laying the points here in this early slate. I think High Point can run away with it. Nunya, what's going on? Shout out to you. NJ Striker. Billy Briz, he likes the under. Yeah, these conference games, we know how it goes. And then once we get in the tournament, the classic first half under, slow scoring, neutral site in these gyms, and then more points in the second half. So I don't mind it. He's got under 71.5. Jump on here. I know you got UFC, but if you're not busy later, get on here. Man, Sharon, great to see you. Patrick, what up, what up, what up? Shout out to everyone. Yeah, let me know what all you guys are on. Other than that, let's get to some of these morning games. We're down here 7.5. In this one, 15.5. Here is Bama favorites. We got a lot of games where means nothing. Some do. You got to look out for that. And then all these smaller conferences, we have tournament games going on, and then we'll be in full swing by next Saturday and Sunday. We'll be set for the tournament. Like some of these early ones, I thought Siena could hang around Iona. They've lost twice already to them and got blown out. I didn't bet that. That's at 1 Eastern. Siena getting 15. Liberty, a team I probably made the most money on. Bet on at home. Cash. Every fucking game they go on the road, Liberty. I faded. And moneyline, whoever they've been playing, they just lost to Middle Tennessee. So now they're back at home. People see that. Open 5.5 to 6. I even see a couple 6.5s there. Maybe that's a little too far, but Liberty, just two different teams, Jekyll and Hyde from road to home. So look at Liberty coming up here at 1 Eastern. We got someone here in the back. Let me get to this. Sorry. There's our guy, Willie Beeman. Get on here, my dude. Bring yourself on.
See you back with the pack, though. What up?
Beeman. What's going on? Tell me what you're on. Other than that first half, is that it?
I took a little sprinkle parlay here in the Big South. I hate to say it, but I think they're setting it up for the number 1, number 2 seed matchup, High Point versus UNC Asheville. Asheville, they went through that scare last night. We ended up getting on Asheville live late in that game, miraculously so. And Drew Pemper just doing Drew Pemper things, man. Might be one of the best players in mid-major America. Hit some big shots last night. I think UNC Asheville ends up covering that spread. I think that game's at 2:30. A game that comes up at 1 o'clock. I wanted to get your thoughts on this line. I actually moved since I got out the shower, so I don't know if I'm going to make it official. St. Joe's minus 5.5 against Davidson. I think that could be a smash spot for St. Joe's. I
don't want Davidson. That's for goddamn sure. Talk about Drew Pember, been around for forever. And he's such a big player that can score so well. You know that, Billy, that in these games, they're really big in these conference games. When other players can't get a bucket, you have a guy like that. It's just huge.
It's crazy, man, because when I was watching that game last night, I thought the ticket was dead. They were down by 9, 3 minutes left, 6-point game with like 45 seconds left. Drew Pemper just walks up to the 3-point line, just ice cold, dude.
Let's bring him on. You should just jump on. Cab, get in here.
I'm here.
Cadabra, Magic Man, Mr. 60%.
Shit, don't start that shit with me,
well, I'm doing that because I wanted to crack a joke with you because as soon as it gets all put out there and oh my God.
Bro, that's like coming into the dugout and being like, hey, you got a perfect game going, bro. Keep it up.
Exactly. You don't talk. You know how it works. You're throwing a perfect game. You don't talk. You don't look at it. So, but I wanted to keep it's already out there. So keep it rolling.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm trying, but I acted like I told Jimmy, I was like, it doesn't matter, and really, it doesn't. Superstition is all superstition. I was like, you can.
It's true.
But at the end of the day, don't talk about it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, you know what they say? Fuck it, as long as the money's in the bank account, that's the end all be all. Fuck the rest of the bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was bringing it up because it's already out. Some of these guys are putting it, so that's why I'm fucking joking with it.
Well, and you guys know how it is. We bet this shit every day, and that's just 2 days of my week. So it's like as important.
Exactly. It's so tough. I've got killed on Wednesday. I'm glad you're doing well. There was the 3 games: the ECU under, the Upstate blown +6, lose by 7, winning the whole game, like leading at halftime, and then South Carolina, which Tennessee was winning and covering that game, but I thought that last basket counted there. Half point, but those 3 losses seemed to hit all there kind of at once. And it was just, wow, bad beat. Yeah.
So they didn't even review that.
No.
Play, I guess, because it didn't affect the game. But I'm sitting there thinking, like, this has to affect, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, how are we not reviewing it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, some of these conference tournaments broadcasting have just been complete dog shit, man.
Horrible.
It's crazy. I was watching a Texas State game earlier this week. they had the clock on the TV different than the one inside the stadium. And the kid shot the buzzer beater. It was like 5 seconds left on the TV. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Missouri Valley Conference. I don't know what's up with them this year, but they're trying new camera shot TV angles before they go to CBS Network today. And man, some of those fucking camera angles are like, it was actually yesterday, the Belmont game. Oh my fucking God. Belmont.
Bro, I'll never forget the first
and the under parlayed up together, an under straight bet, and ended up getting on Belmont Live. And 2 back-to-back technical fouls in a matter of like a minute and 30 seconds left. It was ridiculous, man. It was like, I don't know what's up the Missouri Valley this year, but it is like the boosters were not happy. People were getting fired as soon as the conference tournament game is over. It's a great time of year, though.
Bro, I remember, I'll never forget the first baseball game that I pitched that was like broadcast on national TV, because I'll never forget thinking like, why is this camera in the middle of the fucking field? Like, this doesn't like, I was like, it was so uncomfortable and I was so awkward. I was like, is this like, are we supposed to play a real game or is this like a show right now?
I think the difference is like the TV lighting is so fucking bright that it is very like eye-catching, like depending on what type of environment you're in. Well, you being outside is probably not as bad, but I don't know what it is. But those TV lighting, camera light things are just way too fucking bright for my liking. Another miss here. Come on. I got High Point Longwood parlayed up in the Big South. I wouldn't ask, did you guys have anything on Lemoyne and Merrimack? Merrimack, this is their first year. I think that they're eligible for the NCAA tournament. And then Lemoyne is kind of in the situation that Merrimack was in last year. They're playing damn near close to the conference finals, and they can't even make the NCAA tournament. So is this their NCAA tournament? They got a little early lead here.
Hey, Merrimack, I liked unders with this team, and it worked out. And they've played the more overs this year. Billy, I've been impressed with Lemoyne. They've got the job done. I think I bet them twice this year, and they've come through. But I didn't have anything in that game at all. I wanted to touch on this total, Joseph Joe. I think you go with just Houston's team total than the full game over. I think it's 68.5, 69.5. They lost that first game, right, to Kansas?
Yep.
78-65, something like that. Back at home, I just go that I go that route, just team total. I mean, if you're looking at the over, but
I
that's
don't
up
think
to
you
you.
can probably bet that game until you get like a confirmation of Bill Self saying McCullers is in the lineup, or you see it come across the TV or whatever app you use. Kansas with McCullers and Kansas without McCullers is 2 completely different squads. If McCullers is out, we are fucking slamming the under as fast as you can on as many books as you can and whatever limits they'll allow you to fucking take. But if McCullers is in, I would just lean towards the under.
He's the only person that can create anything on their team. Like,
he's the only person I think can go for like a clip. A clip is what I would say is like a person that could just take over a game. Murphy is the highest ceiling long-term out of all of them on the Kansas team, but he's still a young freshman from Australia. He's still getting used to playing in America.
You talking about Furphy?
Furphy, yeah, the Australian kid.
Gotcha.
That Bill Self didn't want to start all fucking year until he started fucking losing games. He was like, I guess I got to put this kid in here. And then Justin, I think I want to say Justin Timberlake, but that's not his name. Timberlake gives me super fraud vibes.
Nicholas or whatever his name is. Nikolai.
Super fraud guy. He's the type of guy that can't hit the shot when the game is tied, but he'll hit the shot if it's like a fucking backdoor cover.
Yeah, McCullers the guy. Harris is just the middleman, type guy. 15-point ceiling is kind of where he's at.
Harris can't shoot, bro.
And he's got to get to the hole, but Dickinson, we on the down low. So, yeah, he's got to be the guy. McCullers got to be in.
I can't tell you how many times Harris has had, like, wide open looks and just not even been close. Like,
he's not a shooter, though. He's not like Marquise Noel from last year. He's not. Like one of those short little – shifty point guards that just shoot a bunch of buckets. Like, nah, that's not Harris's role. Harris is a glue guy.
I need my eye drops. 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Someone put in here, I'm on this Billy. I'm on Bradley. I know Drake is very good. They beat him twice. Both were 6-point games. You know, it's they'll beat him 3 times. I just think on a neutral floor now, they've seen him twice.
Break it down.
I had to take him.
We got it. Can we deep dive a little bit here? Because
Get into it. I got to pull this game up, though. The Arkansas, just to have it.
Or the Missouri Valley Conference games. It's just something I've been always watching since I was like a little kid. So it's like my favorite mid-major to follow throughout the years. Man, that Bradley Drake game is a fucking head turner because when you look at it, it feels like Bradley is the play. But is it one of those situations where am I going to gamble and try to get a better live line? Because I also think the line is telling you that Bradley is the play because Drake fucking smoked them in the last game, 74-66, and they beat him 74-67. But you know what they say, man, in these fucking Missouri Valley Conference games, when it's played in that Enterprise Center, and if anybody's never seen a game in an Enterprise Center, it's a hockey stadium originally, and man, do shots fucking cling off the rim. I think every game in the Missouri Valley Conference so far tournament has gone under, besides the one of UIC and the Salukis that went in the double overtime. Every other game has gone dead under by at least 15 to 20 points. The totals, they can't get the totals right in the Missouri Valley Conference, hence why you see this 137.5 and a 75 game. But actually, towards the under, I still think that the under is the best bet. I bet on some unders in that conference tournament last night, and some of those games didn't even fucking crack 100 points. So I'm going back to the wall. I think that game's going to be an under. And then Indiana State, UNI. It's one of those ones like as sports bettors, our job is to bet the spread, not who we think we're going to win. And fuck, as it's going up, how wrong could you be? Plus 8.5 with Northern Iowa? Oh, man. I mean, are they going to bait me into taking this line?
Yes. Dig it.
It's a lot of fucking points semifinal conference game in a fucking gymnasium that you would have to – it feels like there's magnets that are on the rim that are just deliberately making these shots not go in. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Look, hey, yeah, Drake. They beat him twice. Yeah.
The rims. I hate it when you do that. It makes me – because then I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh, well, they must have flipped it on there. There's no magnets in the rims, Billy. That's crazy.
No, in the Enterprise Center, Dabby Cab, it might be, bro. Out of the 8 conference tournament games, Dabby Cab, 7 out of the 8 have gone under. Out of those 7 out of those 8, I think it's 5 of them have gone under by 20 or more points than what the intended sportsbook odds were. So not only are they going under, they're going under.
I saw people speculating on whether or not Temple cheated.
Temple could be just that bad. Like, is there something that where the line kind of moved and it's a little bit suspicious? Scott Foster was there the night before at the Sixers game. That if you watch that game, Sixers had a 16-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Scott Foster gets Paul Reed 3 fouls in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and then he ends up fouling out the game. Memphis ends up coming back from 16 down and win the game by like 7. So was there some corruption going on in Philadelphia this week? Probably so, but Temple is that bad where it doesn't – I don't think they've won a fucking game since Diamond Head Classic on Christmas break. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, Temple's dog shit this year.
Yeah, they are.
Dog shit. This Alabama-Arkansas game kind of sucks.
Yeah, Arkansas up 15-6 early. My guy Battle with the 3. Quick 5 points.
I thought we were doing FAU Memphis. When I saw Arkansas and Bama,
Billy, I don't make the schedule, man. No.
FAU Memphis. That's the game. That's the game, right?
Well, you know who to talk to. Once we put this out, we can't retract it. I mean, I thought about it. Yeah.
I was just seeing. Did anybody have anything on FAU Memphis? I mean, this is for the market.
I do. Yeah, I got Memphis, and you guys could give it. I just have a few props on this game. Yeah, you could talk about that game.
I thought about betting Memphis, man. I wanted to. That game's already started, right?
To tell you the truth, I don't know. We don't play by play. The whole thing, I think, is just the name of the game. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. But
I do agree with you on that, C-Mac. It's definitely just the name of the game.
maybe I see Alabama that's bigger. But shout out to the chat. You got almost 100 in here. Go share this shit, like, retweet it, all that fun shit. Appreciate
That
it.
shit's crazy. Bama's down 19-9, 10-point lead for Arkansas in the beginning of this one. Arkansas has been, or I should say, the coveted Bama games. Bama just plays at like a NBA pro style offensive, just run and gun type of shots, and you just allow other teams to get hot by running those type.
Here we go. 19-9. You get Bama plus 2.5, minus 105.
What
What about first half?
That's first half.
Plus 3.5 on FanDuel.
Yeah, you get the 3.5 just juiced. I think that might be a decent look.
So none of my action starts till later. I got Kentucky first half against Tennessee. I took Baylor first half against Tech, and then I also got North Carolina first half against Duke. So I got 3 dogs on the road today. So today will be interesting, to say the least.
You gotta get those elbows dirty. It's conference tournament season. Don't let one of these games go by your wayside on the television, because let it be known, one of these teams that are coming out the Big South or SoCon are going to be a huge upset in the March Madness round of four. I think when these mid-major teams are legit. If you look at a team like High Point, number 1 in Big South, bro, they got a 7'2" kid that can bang with anybody in any. It doesn't matter if you're Power 5, bottom 5. If you got a 7'2" basketball player surrounded by a bunch of shooters, you're live in any basketball game, I feel like. And like when these little mid-major schools sneak into the tournament here, I think they're going to upset one of these bigger name teams in the Power 5 conference in the first round. We saw it last year with the NIL deals and stuff like that. It was fucking mid-major central once the NCAA tournament started. If you bet plus the points on that first weekend of the tournament, you got fucking paid. And shouts to Furman beating Virginia. That's one of my favorite all-time wins last year.
Utah State. Yeah, I like it, Robert Franklin.
Yeah,
I think they get revenge in that game.
I wish Furman could do it again, but they fucking suck this year. I hope they win. I shouldn't say I hope they win today against Western Carolina. It's going to be a banger of a game.
Today's one of those days where it's like some teams, they don't give a shit. I mean, I know they do. Like, it's hard to cap that. But today, I never liked the last Saturday of college basketball. I don't know why.
Me either. I mean. I've just been betting the tournament games. I don't even really want to bet these non-tournament games. Granted, some of these teams are playing for something like.
That's what I think Kentucky. So if we're talking about like, and I think that's real important to figure out who's playing for what. Tennessee's they've already won the SEC since they won that game. What was it, Thursday or Wednesday? Either Wednesday or Thursday that Tennessee won. Since they won that game, they don't have to worry about anything as far as the SEC championship goes. They've locked that up. Whereas Kentucky is, if they win, they get the 4th seed. If not, they're going to be 5th or 6th. And 4th seed gets 2 byes in the tournament. So whether or not Kentucky gets that 4th seed could be a huge factor for them in this conference tournament.
Yeah, and Tennessee won that game. It just seems kind of flat. I mean, I know it's Kentucky or at home, but they were relieved after getting that win, wrapping it up,
Yep. I hate saying letdown, but that's what it is.
It is. I mean,
on a side note, even though Tennessee might lose this game today, Connor laughs at me every time I say this. This is the fucking year, man. Rick Barnes getting over the fucking hump, man. Tennessee to the Final Four.
If I see it, if they get there, I'll give all the credit in the world.
Here's all I gotta say: if they don't get there, they gotta clean house, bro.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's just Memphis up here, 2014. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't have this much talent year in and year out and not make a tournament run.
Well, Dalton, where the fuck did Dalton Connect come from last year? He was like one of those mid-major schools. Where did he play?
Yeah,
they're fucking.
Where is he? Where from?
It was like Northern Arizona or some shit, Northern Colorado, one of those schools in that conference. Wherever Dalton Connect came from, They got fucking lucky that they got a 5th-year fucking senior on their basketball team that ended up being way better than what anyone thought. Like, I can't imagine Dalton Connect's first practice at Tennessee. The coaches were probably looking at each other like, is he the best player on the team? I think so.
Mhm.
Any thoughts on SDU losing their last 2 games? I think that's just a product of the Mountain West. This is the best year that we're going to see the Mountain West. Like, the Mountain West is fucking stacked. They're the new Pac-12. Pac-12 ain't got shit on the Mountain West this year. Mountain West is stacked.
Where was he from? Oh, Northern Colorado. That's where it is.
Northern Colorado. I knew it was one of those ones. I was going to say, man, that my guy, Dalton Connect. I didn't know his name was
Connect the dots.
here. I just knew that Northern Colorado was a good basketball team to bet on. I think they're like top 5 ATS cover teams with like Kennesaw State. That's basically University of South Florida now.
Okay, damn. Keep losing this.
We gotta. I hope you guys hopped up in the chat. I was in the shower. I tried to put it in the chat before I got in the shower. Longwood, High Point, 4-9. 12 minutes left.
What?
Yeah.
4-9, and they played
4
for
to
8
9.
minutes.
And put out first half under 71.5 at -118. I don't want to speak too soon, but man, this is a fucking dead under.
See, I'm trying to pull up this line. I'm interested in Alabama live right now, but do they care about this game? Like, they're sure not playing like it.
Alabama does care about this game. They got to find some type of form. You do not.
No, I mean, I'm not taking a fucking 3.5 when they're down by 10 points. No. Now they're down by.
It's also Arkansas. Arkansas is the type of team that would be up by 10 points and then have 3 live ball turnovers, and then it'll be a 3-point game again.
Yeah.
That's why that's probably the main reason why I ain't bet them pre-flop, because Arkansas has just burnt my pockets the last 2 times I bet them.
All year, bro. All year. They're up 24-13 right now with 10 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock.
That's a
I
team
got
that
battle. 7 points already. Let's go.
What do you need?
Would you get at that for a battle? What? 17
20 and a half. No, 20 and a half. Yeah, he's been lighting it up.
He has been lighting it up. He actually popped in my system. I think he went like fucking 9 out of his last 11 games. He's been killing it.
Yeah, I mean it's high, but I think he shoots it that much. Bama sucks.
Year though.
What?
We're at that time of year though. Big time players step up in big time games, and he's a big time player. That's my guy, Dick Vitale used to say.
Time, baby.
That used to be my favorite. You get the March Madness video games, Dick Vitale. Big time players step up in big games, and he's a big time player.
It's always
paper dandy.
That's always big players step up in big games. 100%.
You want to take this over, Billy? Here, real quick. Sorry, Cab. Iowa State, Kansas State, under here. You like anything in that game?
This goes against the coveted Cardinal rule about betting Iowa State games, but I actually think Iowa State's a little bit different in this year than they were in years past. Iowa State's kind of legit. I think that they beat K-State at the crib. K-State's, granted, they're pretty good at the crib. Don't get me wrong. 13-3 at home this year, but they're one of the luckiest teams in all of America.
I want to get the chat rolling in. Can you guys, I know you probably already dropped them, but everybody in the chat, drop your action for the day so I can see it. I wasn't here at the start, so I want to see what you guys dropped off the top. Let us know what you guys are betting on. Shout out to all you guys in the chat, man. 101 Benny, Brian, Patrick, Nunya, Juan Chavez, Ron Lofton, my guy right there. Justin, of course, Stacks Play of the Day. Shout out to all you guys, man. Let me know what all y'all are on since I didn't see it earlier.
That Sanford Mercer game. Whew. Talk about some points going up on the board early here. 30-22. 7 minutes left in the first half. Merrimack ends up taking back the lead here. I want to see. I might have to put that game up on another screen. I think we might be able to get a good live line on Lemoyne if we can get like 9.5.
Lemoyne.
Look at all this action rolling in. Man, you guys are the best in the chat. I love seeing this. Justin, holy shit, we're on the same side of a game for once. Thank God.
Patrick Burns, what's the score of that Monmouth game? I got some money on my offshore book that I can bet New Jersey collegiate games, and Monmouth and Princeton, they were talking to me. Princeton trying to lock it up for the Ivy League here. And you know me, I'm a big Xavier Lee fan. I think he's one of the best point guards in the country. He can light it up.
Yeah.
He might look like a little Asian dork, but watch him playing that summer Olympic thing over the past summer against professional athletes. He was lighting the fucking scoreboard up.
Yeah, down 21-17. That's a good way to jump on them. I just didn't want to bet them even as short favorites. Monmouth. All year I took them as a dog and they've cashed, and I stayed away when they were favorites. I didn't mind it, but this is the way to get on them. Down right now.
I think don't get me wrong, love the Campbells and what they've been doing this year, but Campbell's a team. That kid, I forget his name, is like Del Stefano, Del Cicini. He's from Australia. He has like the fade. That kid can fucking hoop. And when he gets it going, Campbell, you'll look at Campbell and be like, damn, is Campbell decent this year? And then like if he isn't scoring 25 plus, they look horrible.
Yeah.
Monmouth minus 2.5. I'm seeing Monmouth minus 3.5, and I kind of want to be conscientious of how I play this here. Monmouth. Can we get out of here with I might just go first half, actually. I've seen Campbell play too many times. They're not a good basketball team. That one kid's a good basketball player, though. So it's like a conundrum. Dabby, you're muted, by the way. Shouts to Troy. He says, what up, boys? About to hit 5 sets of the power clean while tuning in.
There you go.
Look for options on UNC Asheville. Yeah, I'm on UNC Asheville with you, Troy. I took, to be exact, High Point in UNC Asheville in the 2-leg parlay at plus 111. I actually think, granted, we're not there at that time yet, but man, I'm highly interested in the under. I think the under might be the best bet in that game, like over picking a side. The way UNC Asheville plays and their stats, it's going to look like it's a game that should go over. But looking at the games in the Big South, in the conference, like we're watching one right now, a lot of these games are going under, especially as it gets closer towards championships and stuff like that. These teams are going to start locking up defensively.
Should I take this 6.5 on this first half right now for Alabama before I lose it?
Yeah, I'm on the first half on there in this High Point game. I didn't want to free throws at the end. You never know. They start fouling and shit, and then that bucks up and under, especially if I'm winning by 5 or 6 and they're not fully covering the spread. They're going to start fouling early in this one.
It's 6.5 again right now for me live. 12-point game. Should I take this first half 6.5, C-Mac?
I mean, I would, but I don't know if you should wait. Maybe the runs later, like at halftime, but that's up to you.
Right. Yeah.
They've shot it horrible.
So bad. Missing free throws and shit, too.
Yeah. 5 for 17, 2 of 8 from 3. Yeah. Strada's done nothing.
And Arkansas actually looks good. I mean, it doesn't look like they're getting lucky. They look like a decent team right now. Arkansas's got so much talent on their team to be so bad.
Bro, Arkansas looks good when they're hitting shots. It sounds very stupid to say this. They look good when they're hitting shots, but when they don't hit 3-point shots, you're looking at yourself like, how the fuck is this even a Power 5 conference?
I'm not. Yeah.
46 left.
And Arkansas just keeps scoring. I'm not taking this first half. It's still sitting at 6.5 right now. But I'm gonna just leave it alone.
Maybe get on here at half.
It's just Arkansas just scored again and they still didn't move the line. They kept
Again. Yeah. 30-17.
that should have been goaltending, I think.
Do I still have this Sean O'Malley video? I gotta post this for Twitter. Put myself on mute real quick.
Missed 3.
Yeah, open look too. They didn't put it back in on the rebound though. 7 minutes, 55 seconds here in this first half left.
Okay.
That was a good shot. I thought Arkansas was one of those teams, if I'm being completely honest, like I thought that they were going to have a chance to make a run this year. And then they barely even have gone, they haven't even gone over 500.
When Arkansas beat Duke at home earlier to start off the year, I was like, oh, yeah, this might be the year for them. And ever since that game, they've looked worse and worse and worse. Like it's actually pretty crazy.
I mean, right now they just keep scoring. Alabama's finally hitting some shots, but Arkansas is not stopping.
I feel you, Dabby Cab. I gotta get on your level. I gotta get my little sparky sparks in and wake on up. I haven't even lit up a joint yet today.
This is my first one, and I needed it. These diamonds in this thing, man. These things are popping, bro.
I think it's actually pretty crazy. I'll give credit to C-Mac. C-Mac first one on the stream today, living in the West Coast. I couldn't even wake up on the East Coast, man.
I wasn't at home, bro. I got home. Like I literally, as soon as I got home, I fucking jumped on the stream. It's not that I was like asleep or something. I don't sleep anyways.
I went to sleep at.
Oh, that's all good. There you go.
Fucking took a nap. Honestly, it wasn't even a sleep. I took a nap. It's 2-hour, 3-hour power nap, and here we are.
Right,
bro, every time in my life, if I take a nap, I wake up feeling like somebody beat the shit out of me. So I just don't. You
just got to take a shower immediately. Like as soon as you wake up, take a shower. You'll wake up in the shower.
Man, shout out to the chat. Yeah, Troy, we were on the same one. My guy Patrick Burns, man, good to see you, Patrick.
Patty boy.
Justin said he live bet Bama a full game. I get it. I was close to pulling the trigger just a second ago, but I'm just gonna wait. I might not even bet them if they don't wake up. You got to imagine their home crowd turned out, even though it's in the morning time. It is but it's Arkansas. I mean, it's not like there's good blood between Arkansas and Alabama.
This crowd looks, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like it's packed, for a morning game.
What do you mean, Troy? I'm a huge advocate of naps. I think naps are a great way to
Fuck that.
sleep.
Billy's a nap man.
Yeah,
I've seen this man nap.
Dude, he was literally asleep
in the flesh, in the wild.
It was like 6:30 in the evening, and it was Pubapalooza 1. Everybody's showing up, and he's sleeping on the couch. On the studio.
Nap. He needs that nap time.
I got to get that nap
time.
Beauty suite.
Billy woke up and was like, "Oh, that's a dab? Yeah, I'll take one." And then he went back to sleep.
I remember I think it was Wham or Nasty Nate. They woke me up. They're like, I did not have mono or anything like that. I was actually the only person. Me and Big Show were the only.
Oh shit! You just brought it. Billy's the one who got us all sick. I know now.
No, from Public 1, me and Big Show were the only 2 people out of the whole entire group that didn't get fucking COVID. You know why? Because we only
You brought
shared
it.
between ourselves.
Because you brought it. Bro, what are you talking about? You hit my dab pen like that first day.
Yeah, but I also did some other shit too. When I saw everybody was getting COVID, I took a maintenance day, went to the gym, and just ran on the treadmill for like fucking 3.5 hours, 4 hours straight, and was just working out to make sure. You ever feel like you're about to get sick, start working out, and sweat all that shit out of you.
That's funny.
Anybody remember my man Babano? My man Babano was looking around.
Was dead,
I'm
man.
surprised he even got on the fucking plane.
I mean, I've never seen someone look like death, and he's still fucking there. He's going, capping it. He's like, damn.
Man. No, the cat nap is like a how do I explain? The cat nap is like a all right, I'm just gonna fall asleep and just wait for these people to go so I can hop up on the show type of thing. But a real power nap is like, no, I'm getting my blanket, I'm getting the
This motherfucker just
flow.
said my blanket.
It's Southtown 101. It gets fucking cold in that studio room. Let that air conditioning
Just
go
said
on.
my blanket. See,
Get
Mac.
my blanket, get my
fucking
motherfucking
blankie,
pillow,
my
and then you
sippy
see
cup.
me fucking sleep. And you'd be like, walk inside the studio, be like, wait, you're fucking sleeping right there? It actually looks comfortable.
Got his fucking crop top and his blankie and his sippy cup.
I got my notebook. All I need is the notebook, a pen, my nicotine, and some weed, and we'll be good. We'll make it work. Gotta have the blanket. Nice little blanket right there. Boom. Sleep. Power it up.
That's what, Justin, that's what I'm saying.
Where is that should have been filmed. I said, nah, fuck this. I'm getting a blanket and a pillow. Went across the street to fucking, what was it? The Dollar General or whatever. And just got all bedding stuff and just went to sleep.
Shout out to our guy Philly in the chat. I gave out my 3 bets, my 3 pregame bets, but I don't know if I got a favorite bet.
What's everyone's favorite play today? Phila. Do what you want with this, because it is a very coveted game. UNC Asheville over Gardner fucking Webb. That's my favorite spot of the day, like early on here. That game is going to be a banger. It's going to be a sweat, but Gardner Webb has beaten UNC Asheville twice this year already. They won -1.5 and +6.5 at UNC Asheville. And the line's favored for UNC Asheville.
Man.
Tells you everything you need to know. Am I right, though? They beat them twice, and the team that lost twice is now favored. Well, they're favored in the other 2 games as well, but they're favored in the third matchup. Tells you everything you need to know. Asheville, Cashville, baby. Drew Pemper season.
I just remembered to go retweet the show. Yo, there's over 60 people just on the X alone, man. Anybody on X, don't be scared to go on YouTube, type in pubsportsradio.com and jump in on the YouTube because I love the chat, man. We love to be able to go back and forth. Everybody in the chat, it's a family here. We want to see you in there. So if you're listening and not able to talk, jump on YouTube, get in the chat. I just retweeted it. I also retweeted the UFC fight contest on pubsportsradio.com. Do we got a commercial you can just play for that, Billy?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I'd like to answer the people in the chat 3-2 seed matchup. And then the other 2 games I was looking at, Vermont, they're laying a shitload of points in the American East. That game comes up at 3:00. And then Louisiana Tech, Middle Tennessee on the road. You just fucking fade them. You've been making money this year.
Yep.
Where is that video? I don't even think it's under the default. I see some titties.
Thank you, everyone, for tonight. This has been such an amazing week. Thank you, Lord.
I mean,
There you go.
Deserve it.
that's what caught my attention. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, there was a drop. because we used that on the sesh this week or something, and there was a drop of her doing something, and I swear T hit it like 17 times in the show. He was so obsessed.
I forget what TV show she was in, but it was something owned by Drake and Future. But my bad. I'm pulling up this UFC contest video, but holy shit, man. We got to figure this out because this shit is in the depths of this.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Mills here, Puff Sports Radio. Do you guys want to challenge the personalities here at Puff Sports Radio? Do you guys think you're better than them at entering in your MMA predictions and picks? Would you want to get paid for it? $100? Here's how you do it, man. You sign up right here at the link below. It's just this easy. PuffSportsRadio.com. Enter your email. Pick your weekly picks. That's it. Oh, and you get bonus points if you can predict how they're going to win in what round. Every single week, a new winner's getting crowned. So every Saturday on Puff Sports Radio. So come on and check us out. You can win $100 just for signing up. Only thing you need to do is see if you can beat us here at Puff Sports.
It's that easy. It's free. PubSportsRadio.com.
Free.
Click through, make your picks. I did it live with you guys. I don't know the name of one fighter. And there was like 100 people in it that week, and I got 6th place. All right. That means
I'll give an example. Shouts to fucking Dave. The first time Dave ever entered the Puff Sports Radio contest was Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya fight week. Dave couldn't name you fucking 3 fighters in the UFC not named Conor McGregor, and he actually won the contest.
There you go. Sign up.
Free. PubSportsRadio.com.
Free. $100. $100 bill.
You'll be stupid not to.
11-point game here. Alabama ball. 3:45 on the clock.
Damn, we need Battle to get another bucket here.
Another 3 right there from Sears for Bama. They're going to bring it with.
There we go. Cash it. Estrada hasn't even shot one, though.
You had Sears over?
Yeah, Sears over 2.5, Estrada over 1.5.
Good lord.
I took him because he was 0 for the last game. Not that he shoots a ton of threes, but
bro, he could hit 2 at any point in time in the game.
Oh yeah.
Like I know obviously we'd like him to be shooting, but I'm just saying like he could hit it in back-to-back possessions. Like once he shoots one, he might shoot another. Well, here comes Bama. 32-38, and there's 3 minutes left. Bro, they were just down by like 14 points. That's crazy how quick they make runs.
I know.
Damn, Sears and Estrada's 3 props. Those are good bets. I like both of those. I don't know anywhere where I could get college basketball props live, or I'd maybe join you on that one still, but
FanDuel.
Live college basketball?
Swear to God, they caught me
They
slipping.
got live.
I can tell you, they caught me slipping yesterday. I was betting the fucking Belmont game, and I ended up taking Jacob Gillespie 15. I think it was 15 and 20. He got 17. I was pissed. Where is this live stream link at?
Live.
Yeah, I'm hyped, Swig. 12 hours away until we get the man, the myth, the motherfucking legend. Let him know.
What the fuck, bro? I don't even know who or what I'm looking at.
Sean O'Malley fights tonight.
Sean.
I don't know who that
Billy's.
is.
That's Billy's guy.
I know he's a UFC fighter, but I've
been
never
hyping
watched.
Sean O'Malley up, Dabby Cab, since he came back from being suspended.
Bro, I don't know why. I've just never watched fights. I went to the fights in Austin with Slaughter and Big Show and those guys. That was dope. Everybody got knocked out though. You know the one fucking UFC event that I watched was the one that I went to, and they tied the record for most knockouts in a single event. That shit was so awesome. I have clips in my phone if I go
That-
look at people getting
That
their
was a
fucking
banging
face
ass
cracked.
card. I'm getting nervous here. I shouldn't be nervous, but I'm getting nervous.
There, see, Nate's got it. 9 out of the 11 finishes were knockouts in the one that we went to.
I'm getting nervous here. 3 minutes left and 49-point total and high points at the free throw line, 22-27. We need this. We need one of these teams. We need the team that's leading to be under 35 points in this first half for us to cash this. So we need High Point to start running out some fucking clock. I'm sweating it, but I mean, man, I've seen crazier things, man.
You talk about the game that was 9-4?
Yeah, 20 points in 3 minutes is not impossible with the free throw game and shit.
They're not going to score 20 points in 3 minutes.
Knocked away High Point's been they're kind of kicking it up here to end out the first half.
So let's talk about brackets. Does anybody got a sleeper, or it doesn't matter, or an obvious team like that you guys think make a push?
It's hard to really, really tell because some of these mid-major
Exactly. We gotta find out.
We gotta find out who wins it. Because, like, for example, like, let's say Indiana State doesn't come out of the Missouri Valley, then I think whoever comes out probably gets their ass busted in round one.
I don't know why I like Baylor so much. I just do. I think Baylor might make a push.
Oh my God, this is sweaty, bro. This is sweaty. I might have to walk away. This is sweaty.
Ah, shit. You see this? See, Matt, good thing you got that 3. It looks like Sears. He'll be all right. He's coming back in the game already. They made it look like it was serious.
Good.
20-30.
Cash.
Creighton Blue Jays since Patrick
Stuck on
Burns.
7.
Where'd you guys stick on that Creighton Villanova game? I didn't want to be a homer, but I actually think Villanova wins.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I didn't want.
But I don't want to bet it. They kind of got crushed by losing to Seton Hall, team they owned, and they needed that win. You know.
Yeah, I've had a good read on Villanova this year. I haven't officially pulled the trigger, so I don't blame anybody that's betting Creighton. But didn't Dougie McBucket's pops just get paid hella bread back to Creighton? Like, his mind's off in La La Land for a little bit here until Big East tournament. I'm with you, Nasty Nate. I think Nova smashes. I think the line's telling you the line is a very telling line. Dude, are they gonna backdoor this, man? Oh my God.
Missed layup. Jesus Christ.
This is sweaty, bro.
Oh my God. See, you're way good for full game because you got a whole nother half of basketball, C-Mac. But I was very close to betting Memphis first half plus 4.5. I would be so fucking mad right now if I did.
What's the score?
They're down by 7, so you've got a game. Or no, excuse me, they're down by 6. But they've given up.
Damn, you missed 3. It's dry.
5 points in a row in the last 40 seconds. That would make me so mad.
Yeah, I took the 8. I just FAU. They're at home. Just the defense, I think, it's just been just as bad. And one place Memphis has been good as a dog for me. Like I said,
yeah, I've been on them as a dog too. If Memphis wins this, do you think it puts them in the tournament or still not yet?
Yeah, if they win this during the tournament, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, they got to be, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
In a weird way, I think that conference could be a 2-bid league this year, considering if South Florida doesn't win the championship in that conference, I think they're going to have to outright bid them in there. If South Florida doesn't make the NCAA tournament because they didn't win their conference championship, that's just disrespectful to mid-major basketball to have a team like South Florida not in the NCAA tournament, but having
I think I'm going to take Memphis.
Virginia in the NCAA tournament over them is just disrespectful. So could be a 2-bid league this year, which is way different.
No, I'm betting this. I'm taking Memphis second half plus 4.5.
Yeah, Memphis is a good live bet as always.
Penny has had them coming out. They've made adjustments in the locker room in their recent games pretty well.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul. That is not a foul. That is not a foul.
It's like he's doing magic in there. He's like, if you say it with your hands enough times in the right way, they'll unfoul it.
No, it's just a bullshit call, man. We're getting close to the number, bro. 10 points, and we got 10 points in 1 minute here, and they're on the free throw line. So really 8 points in a minute here. So we need some misses to happen here, or we're gonna get boyoed out of this first half under.
All right, I'm taking Memphis second half. I'm just saying it again for everyone. Plus 4.5. I'm going to wait till this line settles for a second, but I'm going to be on that 4.5.
I'm fucking sweating.
Nah, you got a whole second half, Perky, and they were down by 14 just a minute ago. Right now they're down by 8 with the basketball. 34-42. Alabama ball. 35 seconds left in this first half. Ooh, Sears wide open. He's going to get an easy drive to the lane for a bucket. 36-42. Back down by 6. 20 seconds on the clock, so Arkansas should hold for the final shot here before half. If you got a plus 6.5, this shot is the make or break. 10, 8. It's rolling. Better get up on him. 3. Alabama's going to get the rebound off the front of the rim. That's it. 42-36, halftime. That was impressive by Sears right there. I mean, I guess you could maybe consider Alabama right here at half two. I don't know.
Woo! The refs try to take one from us, but they can't. Oh, I got to smoke after that. Oh, my God. It was sweaty in the end, but we end up cashing it here. First half of the stream is done. High Point, Longwood. First half under 71.5. Cash it, baby. 6 points to spare. Now we just need High Point to win this game in UNC Asheville to cover the second leg, and we'll be rolling. That was sweaty at the end, though. I'm not going to lie.
C-Mac, I kind of want to watch the Memphis FAU game. Second half.
Just watch it.
All right, cool.
I mean,
Switch.
I got it up too. I just have these props. We already cashed the one. We'll see. Estrada. I don't know if he's at an 0 for all year. He's got 0 points.
Has he even shot? Like, what's he doing?
Yeah, he's 0 for 4.
Okay.
And he missed the 3. I just took that because, like I talked about, I mean, averages other than Sears, he's the guy. Sears is 3 for 3.
Yeah.
He averages 15.
What's up with that Monmouth game? Chat. What's the score in that Monmouth?
Yeah, what's the score of that?
I ended up taking what my guy was saying in the chat. Oh, Cigar. Shouts to the chat, man. Chat put me on Monmouth first half spread. And I think they're up by 12, not to be mistaken, at half here. Let's go. 46-31 at halftime here for Monmouth. Shout out to chat for fucking put me on that game because that was not the game I was looking at today. Fuck yeah. Patrick Burns, 46-31 at the half. Here we go. Let's get this date rolling. You got any more other live bets we can make here before we
I just hit Memphis second half plus 4.5.
Penny, me and Penny are not homies. Shouts to Memphis for covering that game against. It wasn't against UAB. They were down by like 20-something plus points. Ended up live betting them when they cut it to like a 5-point game.
Bro,
I had
that
to
shit
make
was
sure they were going to
crazy.
win it, and I slammed Memphis. I think that's it for me for Memphis this year. Don't need to be betting on them for the rest of the year. They had probably the biggest upset in NCAA basketball history.
I just checked a few things before I bet it. I wanted to see if anyone's in foul trouble. Quinterly's the only one that's got 2 fouls for Memphis, so no foul trouble. Jones has already got 11 points, 2 for 5 from 3, 4 for 11 overall. You know he's going to be better in the second half. I don't know, man. I think they at least make it a game. I think they get within the original number. So if you're giving me 4.5 right now, like, yeah, I got to take it. No foul trouble for FAU either. Looks like they're letting them play. Memphis was leading that whole first half. I wonder if
that might be one of my favorite Instagram posts of all time. Chaos Williams, UFC fighter. Your boyfriend played 2K today. I made 2K today. We're not the same. Hashtag the people's champ. That's a hilarious fucking Instagram caption. I'm still on that.
shit, bro, people that play that shit real serious, they can make 2K playing 2K.
Yeah, they definitely do have those video game tournaments nowadays.
Bro, I fucking haven't done it in a couple years, but I won a few pro-ams on like search and destroy tournaments in Call of Duty back in the day. The most I ever got for a tournament was $2,200.
That's pretty good, man. Search and destroy too. Call of Duty. That shit's hard.
The
I
most
play
I
Call of
won.
Duty. I'm fucking terrible.
What'd you say?
I be playing Call of Duty still, and I'm fucking terrible at it.
I don't play it anymore because I used to do it like competitively. When I'd travel, I'd always fucking do it. I mean, I didn't have anything else to do when I wasn't working out. So
here we go, baby. We're rolling into the Big South. We get some more money here in this game. I appreciate my guy Patrick Burns, though, for real, for putting me on that Monmouth game, because that is a game that I usually can't bet on because it's in the state of New Jersey, and the sports book that I have up on my phone is actually an offshore book, so they end up having that game.
that's dope.
I'm shocked you didn't bet High Point though, Dabby Cap, so you don't have to hear any more Longwood talk anymore for the rest of the year.
Man, I swear to God, I've heard about that school more than anything. I can't believe how much I've heard about it. Every day that basketball is out there, I hear Longwood now. They play every day somehow. That's all I know.
Yeah, this is put an end to their season.
Let's go. Fuck Longwood.
I don't blame you for getting on that Longwood plus 9.5 though, Cody Norton. That I'm on the other side. I took High Point and UNC Asheville in a 2-leg Big South parlay at plus 111. So I'm sitting pretty. We cashed the first half under. High Point's up by.
See, look, Robert Martin's like me. He said, "Who's Longwood?" Fucking know. What state is that shit in? Fucking damn slow right now. I can't think of any jokes. But seriously though, where the fuck is Longwood?
It's one of the southern schools.
Longwood, Louisiana. That like nobody knows. I could tell you wherever I want, and you believe me.
High Point gets to win. Longwood is tough. 9.5 is too many points. I agree with you, Cody Norton. I'm not going to deny you on that. I think that is a lot of points.
Everyone's fucking Googling where Longwood is right now. Their fucking Google search now has Longwood in it.
Longwood versus High Point, baby. But I actually, all jokes aside, I do love this conference, though. This is it's sad to see some of these conferences. I just don't get. We have basically March Madness in front of us with these mid-major school tournaments. Why would I be betting on two teams that are playing at the end of the regular season when you can bet on the life of the rest of these some of these schools are some of these players are never going to ever play again. Some of these schools coaches are getting fired because the boosters have money on them to cover the spread. If they don't cover the spread, your job's done.
Hey, you got money on Longwood though?
I told you I'm betting High Point. I bet High Point.
Good.
As much as Longwood's cool and all that, this Longwood gay shit out of here, man. High Point, W. And we get a nice little UNC Asheville High Point prime time, probably on ESPNU championship game. That's what the people want to see. So I'm betting what the people want to see.
We want to see Memphis, bro. That's what we want to see. We want to see Memphis come
I
back.
don't want to see Memphis. Memphis is gonna fucking. You know what Memphis is gonna.
Ask C-Mac what he wants to see, motherfucker. That's two on one.
I mean, I want to
C-Mac,
watch.
you want to see Longwood or Memphis come back on FAU?
Memphis.
Boom.
We want to watch. We want to watch tournament games, man. We're here. Tournament is here.
I want to see Memphis get into the tournament.
I told you, High Point. They're gonna win.
Yeah, High Point's gonna win. But we just need Asheville to cash that second leg. That game is a little bit sketch, but like I said earlier, Gardner Webb won both of the meetings earlier this year, which never fucking happens against Cashville. And Cashville's third time's the charm.
Am I fucking up though? Should I just go ahead and bet Alabama second half too? I mean, they are at home, bro. Sears is playing well. Like Strada's not going to keep sucking. Like, come on, they're not going to let fucking Arkansas come in here and wax them like this.
If anything, I'm kind of more attracted towards the total. If Bama's going to kick it up here in the second half, they better start fucking scoring. I mean, their second half total.
The fucking second half line is 11.5. What,
bro?
their
second half line team total wise 51.5 at minus 125.
That shit.
Like, wow, bro.
Terrible, bro. No chance. I thought that was going to be 11.5.
I would bet the over. Honestly, I think the over is the best bet. 170.5. I mean, they're saying
that by 6. So
Bama's going to have a 52-point half. 50 plus 30. So probably like a final score of like 98-92.
Damn.
Bro, I thought it would at least be like a 9.5 or an 8.5.
How about Georgetown? Hanging around early, huh?
I'm right there with you, C-Mac. That game kind of caught my attention too. Only a 4-point game at half. I mean, how many games where St. John's are just going to start smacking teams? Like, it was one of those ones, like one of these games, they're not going to blow out a team by 20 points.
Yeah, and some of these, the lines just start getting – Georgetown sucks. But all week there's been these games like that. I mean, what was it? Irvine or something. They were 24 to Cal Poly. I mean, they won like 7. Like they just should have been laying that big of numbers.
It's great. Everyone's talking about rigged games. Nobody wanted to talk about that Pacific Pepperdine game. I mean, goddamn.
You know what the idiots did yesterday? Everyone goes, "Wow, Pepperdine killed them." Everyone bets Pepperdine. Like idiots.
I'm so mad at myself, Connor. I
went the other way. I think San Diego's in it tonight too. I can't believe they're 11.5.
I saw it. I knew it. Portland was the fucking play. Get this LMU fucking minus. When the fuck are they laying 7.5 in any fucking basketball game? Neutral site.
And they got nobody. They got kids off the street. I mean, they barely got enough to fucking suit up.
Ridiculous, man. I'm mad at myself for not betting Portland. I ended up having the whole entire game on, and I'm like, I could have just bet fucking $25 on the fucking money line and would have been happy.
Bro,
Cab, you got that game, right?
What? Duke, North Carolina?
Duke. Hit it.
Yeah, I took North Carolina first half, bro. This is tough, bro. I know going on the road in a game like this with this much weight on it, it's not somewhere you necessarily want to be. It's just And look, you talk about like the players, like matchups, right? Filipowski, I think he's obviously a better NBA candidate than somebody like Baycott is. But in a game like this, I don't know why. I just like Baycott over Filipowski. I think he'll be a little bit more physical, which is not something you'll usually hear me say about Baycott, but I think he'll be more physical. I think you got people on this North Carolina team that have been there on the road. They've done that. Veteran players. RJ Davis will be fine. He's not, Ingram, the Stanford transfer, he's been outstanding. He had 21 points, I think, the first time against Duke. I like getting plus points with North Carolina in the first half, so I took it.
I don't blame you. Actually, I've been saying this all year. Duke's a year away. I mean, did you not see the signings that they made this week? They have a 7'2" number one ranked world. When's the last time an African 7'2" kid ever came to fucking Duke? And they have the best number one ranked white prospect since Larry Bird coming to the school next year. They're a year away. They're going to have a 7'2" center that can block shots out the fucking gym with a power forward that can jump out the fucking gym and put up 30 points against anybody. Duke's a year away. I like UNC today, but I didn't bet it. I mean, that line's a little bit whack. I mean, 5.5. I mean, how wrong can you be with UNC?
By the way, that game, because when you think of Duke, North Carolina, points. Both these teams, though, have been good defensively, even North Carolina. I've thought all year. Last year was a weird thing. Both games went under, were crazy low scoring. And the first match of this year, I think, went plenty over, right?
Yeah, it did. I was going to say, North Carolina's defense is – I give the edge to their defense out of the two defenses on the court.
I still think there's points.
I'm kind of with you on that, C-Mac. I mean, 150.5. I mean, that is pretty fucking low for this type of game. This is going to be an offensive execution type of game. Whatever offense doesn't execute is probably going to lose. Like these boys are going to score buckets in this game. That is a very low. Damn, C-Mac. Now you got me thinking that really might be the best bet in this game is just bet the fucking over.
Yeah. I mean, I've been staring at it. Yeah, I haven't moved on that Wyoming Fresno.
You got to get that fucking rebound. If you want to win this game, you got to get that fucking rebound. There's much better energy in this Memphis FAU game. FAU's home crowd, I don't know, seems like a decent energy inside this arena right now. 36-44, just 2 minutes underway in the second half.
Yeah, you got anything in the NBA, Billy?
Damn, Davis is so good.
I don't bet the NBA on Saturday, especially during the spring.
You know what? I went 1-1 yesterday, and that was pretty lucky. Cavs came through. Grizzlies just looked horrible second half, especially the fourth quarter. This line's dropped. I don't know who's in and out. Bulls, Clippers, 9 to 6.5. Bulls' dogs have been good. I'd like the under, but 220 is a little low.
I actually think that Detroit-Dallas game, I like Detroit and the under.
I'd be all over the Pistons for nothing. No fucking way I'm laying points with the Mavs. No way.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I mean, that line opened up at plus 9.5, and it's gone down to 7.5. I think they're telling you everything you need to know. You don't want to put your money on the Pistons. I deservedly understand.
Hey, I have lately. They've been, especially at home, even on the road where they're catching big numbers. I took a few. They've been good to me. There's a few 8s even out there in that game.
It's crazy. The Pistons, Atlanta Hawks, and I would say the Pelicans have been my 3 most bet on teams in the last month.
Yeah.
Big show. He said 11 more days. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. Pubapalooza 3. Everybody should be there.
Pubapalooza. Patrick Burns. After crunching the numbers in
Come
the
on, Memphis.
Providence game, I'm laying the points with UConn. It's a game that kind of gives me a conundrum because the historical trends would tell me that Providence is live in this game, but that's also a different head coach that was coaching those games than what was that guy's name? Providence's head coach from last year. He ended up fucking leaving. Oh my gosh. Like
Ed Cooley?
yeah, Ed Cooley. Those are all Ed Cooley. Like the head-to-head trends are all like Ed Cooley coach teams. And
Bro, if Quinterly don't give the goddamn ball up, I swear, I hate watching him when he spazzes, bro.
Yeah.
he's not that good. I'm from Jersey. Telling you right now.
That was a good steal from him. As I'm shit talking to him, a big steal. And then when he has an open layup, he passes it. Obviously, they still score, but Jesus Christ, man.
The thing that Javon Quirley does that I fucking hate is he reverses ball too much. Like, when they say reverse the court, swing it to the other side, he just swings it straight into the passing lane. It's fucking some of his turnovers are very middle school-esque. Like, how are you playing at a Power 5 conference and you have like middle school-ass turnovers?
I tell you what, though, guys, you want to talk about two teams playing for their fucking life right now. This game has some good energy to it. 6-point game, Memphis ball. David Jones.
What are your thoughts on that UConn Providence game? I know you're by the Providence area. Are they getting up for this one? Is this it?
Big three from Memphis. Bang. 3-point game. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just asking about the Providence UConn game. I mean, plus 10 is wild to me. That like it's getting to the point where I would actually bet Providence.
I bet you just drilled one right back in their face. This shit's exciting already.
Get it, Sammy?
Yeah.
I'll make that.
I don't want early NBA.
I do not want to bet. God bless anybody that's betting early NBA, but it's Saturday. Don't bet the NBA on Saturdays. The NBA during the spring, around this time of year, the day that you want to bet on the weekends is Sunday. That's like the matinee spot. You can get some good lines on Sunday NBA basketball games. There's a couple tomorrow that I'm actually already looking at Sunday. Where's the Sunday games?
Yeah, I do like this Pistons. I had Cunningham's points the other night.
Bro, he was going I had him in my DFS lineup, and I felt all weird about it, and then he fucking crushed it.
Yeah. I mean, he plays 38 minutes. He's shooting it over 20 times around there. He'll cash that a lot if they're going to keep hanging that,
I actually think in that game, it could be a really good I know the Mavericks have improved their front court, but it could be a really good Jalen Duren prop game.
Yeah.
He's gotten 34 double-doubles and 46 starts this year and has 10 rebounds. Not 10 rebounds. Dallas allows the third most rebounds per game in the NBA. Pascal Siakam and Sabonis both crushed double-double wise in the last against him. And Duren has the highest rebounding rate in the NBA out of the
against the soft Mavs. Come on, Billy.
Yeah, I mean double at minus 120. I mean, like shit, man. Even if you don't want to bet the double because you don't think he gets 10 points, just bet the rebound prop. I think you can make some money on the Detroit Pistons. You could same game parlay the Pistons, get a couple more points, get a Jalen Duren rebound prop in there. I think they all correlate. Mavericks win, Pistons cover.
Yo, C-Mac, speaking of Jalen, I think I told you this last week, but I hit it again. I've bet Jalen Bridges prop every game since that game you took it on Saturday and I took it with you. Mm-hmm. That was like 2 weeks ago. I've bet it every game since then. I want to say I've cashed it every time but once. So I'm 4-1 betting it. It's just a prop that I just said that until Love comes back in, I'm just going to keep betting it. I'm going to bet it again today, bro. It's 12.5 again. Like, what the fuck? I'm 4-1. Why would I stop now, right? And so I took it that first time with you. I've bet it every single game since then.
Beautiful. Yeah, hey, Joe Love's in.
Why not?
I think
Right?
you got to take it.
12.5, bro. It's not changing. That's what's crazy to me. It's juiced now to -120, but still.
Yeah, swig bets. That's how I had to eliminate some juice. I'm not one of those fucking guys. Well, especially during March Madness right now. Not one of those fucking guys that's trying to bet UFC fights fucking 2 weeks out in advance. Like, it's just not. That's just not my style. I will say though, favorite underdog of the night tonight. Main card. We're going to the future bout. Michael Venom Page in his UFC debut, getting this win over fucking Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland's one of my guys. Kevin Holland's one of my favorite fighters, personality wise. But the one thing about Kevin Holland, he never fights to his fucking optimal strategy. I watched him fight against Stevie Wonderboy Thompson, had Wonderboy tickets, and he fucking cracked him in the face, goes to the ground with him, and gets back up to the feet and says, "Nah, let's strike." And he broke his hand in the first round. Horrible fight IQ. I think Kevin Holland's footwork is not good. He got fucking cracked by Jack Della Maddalena, who's on the card tonight. That's probably my biggest bet on the main cards, Jack Della Maddalena money line. But as I digress, Jack Della was just landing shot after shot after shot on Kevin Holland. And while Michael Venom Page is a low volume striker, I think he's going to throw enough damaging shots to get this unanimous decision. 29-28, all three judges' scorecards. Michael Venom Page plus 110. Book it. If you don't like it, bet the fucking over. One of the fights that are being anticipated is one of the most exciting, but I just don't see how that fight finishes. Michael Venom Page by decision plus 220, over 2.5 at -175. Fight to go to distance -144. Don't bet Kevin Holland.
Yo, check this out. Sorry to shift gears. I was just waiting for you to. Oh, did he just finish that dip? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I gotta roll up. I gotta roll up some weight.
No, you're good. C-Mac.
Yep.
So I don't like to bet to go 50%. That's not like my thing. But if you look at the threes props in this game, Walter and Bridges. So for everybody who wonders, I'm talking Baylor, Texas Tech. Walter and Bridges are both over 2.5 at like plus 140 to plus 150. There is a small chance that they both hit it, but I know at least one of them gets over it. You know what I mean? I feel
Walter's gonna shoot 10.
That's so, and he hasn't hit it the last few games either. But if at plus money like that for both of them, like I think it just makes sense to just take them both. And like worst case scenario, you come up, 40 cents. You know what I mean, or something like that.
If you're around 40%, you're shooting 10 a game. It's kind of like Sears. And he's only 3 for 3. He hasn't even shot it, But I think you got to take him, especially at those prices, plus 130, 140.
And it's, yeah. There is the chance that they both get it. Like there is obviously a world where they both go over. But I think no matter what, at least one of them does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of a weak moving screen call. Damn. Come on, Memphis. Let me check this Bama game. I know I turned it off to watch this one, but this is the one that I bet.
Yeah, 7-point game.
Bama still losing?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the live line? Bama 3.5 minus 105.
It's still too big, bro.
That's getting closer. I think this run's coming. The run's coming, I think.
It's got to.
Yeah.
You got to call it both ways. Don't shake your head. Fuck you, coach. You got to call it both ways. It's a moving screen. If it was one way, it is the other way, too. Memphis got the ball back here. 48-57. We need to put some fucking points on the board. Come on, boys. Clearly, you're no longer allowed to shoot. Jones, you were allowed to shoot. I think Hardaway's got his son in right now. You can shoot if you're open. Tomlin, you can shoot, and that's it. Everybody else has to pass.
Pass.
Fuck. FAU keeps hitting threes right now.
Ugh. What's the score?
60-48. Jones just got fouled, I think, so he's going to the free throw line. But it's going to the break.
Two and a half. 130. If this gets down to a pick 'em, oh, Battle just missed it. What are you doing? I'll take.
You talking about
it.
Alabama?
Yeah.
I'd take a one. I'd even do a 1.5 right now. It's still at 2.5. It was 3.5.
Stevenson missed three. They can't hit nothing.
I would even take a 1.5 right now. Fuck me. I should take this 2.5. Shout out Daryl Turner. Everybody in the chat. What do you guys think? You guys think you pull the trigger on Bama here? Anybody in the chat got the urge to put some extra coin on Bama? I could switch back games here. I might do it in a minute. Especially if Memphis isn't going to do shit. I don't want to watch that. I feel like Bama's push comes like right now. I feel like there's. I just have
hit
this
a three. Right.
Damn. See, that's what. And I'm not even watching it. I got this feeling like that 2.5 might have been the best number I get offered on this game. You know what I mean? It's gone now. It's back to 4.5 now. Cody said he hit Arkansas money line. Justin said he's too invested to add more to Bama. There you go. I got a lot of action on these later games, man. I wish
Can you roll through some of the action you have on the later games? Because I'm trying to get some more bets in here.
I took Kentucky first half plus 4.5. I talked about that one a little bit. Just motivation factor. I mean, I think Tennessee's a better team, obviously, because Kentucky doesn't play any damn defense. But Kentucky was missing some of their guys that first time they played. They lost by I think like 10 or 11 points that first game, and this game just on the road here. If Kentucky was able to find a way to win this game, then they'd get 2 byes in the conference tournament. So they're playing for a lot, whereas Tennessee's not playing for anything at this point. They won. They already got first place. So it's done for Tennessee. They lose this game, they still got first place. There's no tie, nothing.
I just don't like how the spread is so ginormous. Like, it's just one of those days where is this one of those days if you bet some of the top teams in the country, you're just getting ridiculous lines, like Baylor plus 2.5 against fucking Texas Tech, Kansas.
I took Baylor, bro. I took Baylor plus 1 in the first half. I know Tech's a tough place to play, but it hasn't been the same this year as it has in years past.
I'm nervous. I'm just nervous about those big games today, about those Power 5 conference teams. Because I think low key that's where the books might make their money today.
I mean, do you have the money pulled up?
For which game?
Any of them. Let me know what it is if you have it.
Let's
Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky.
let's go Carolina Duke real quick. Carolina.
You're gonna have to get the fucking rebound sometimes on defense if you're gonna have a goddamn chance, Memphis.
It's like a 50-50 split on the spread, but it looks like the sharps are betting Duke, hence why the line's going up a little bit. And then when it comes to the money line bets, a lot of parlays with Duke in it. 75% of the public has Duke money line at -225. So I would imagine that's parlay liability. And then 50-50 split when it comes to like what the sharps are doing for the money line in that one. But the biggest drastic is actually the total, like C-Mac was talking about. 92% of the money on this game, total-wise, is all coming in on the over at 149.5, and it's going up to 150.5. Pretty drastic for a total in such a high-marketed key game. You would see, like, sometimes a bigger split on those. And then SEC, let me go to the SEC. Because Kentucky versus Tennessee here. Whew. It looks like Kentucky's the public dog of the day. 90% of
it's
the
on.
public betting on him. 89% of the big bets are coming in on Kentucky plus the 8.5.
Gross.
And when it comes
it's all
to
the tickets to cash, it's all Kentucky.
it's crazy because this is the part that really catches me here. 51% of the money line tickets are straight up Kentucky money line. Fuck the points. Keep the points, bookie.
Because they gotta win, bro.
It's just wild. And then the total here is getting smacked a little bit here. 60% on the under 167. I think me and Shark were talking about the total the last time these two teams played. I said I leaned towards the under, and that game went way fucking over. 103.
It was like 200 points.
Yeah, it's like 200. It was like off by like 60. Like, so no comments for me on the total in Kentucky, Tennessee.
Kentucky, I wouldn't bet under with them. They've had like one or two games where they were off in the sixth, but every game's just gone over. It's fucking in the 90s. They don't play any defense. They play a little bit more defense lately, though.
Well, if Tomlin can take a
They're
couple
gonna
more
have to
shots
play.
like that.
Connor, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like fucking Calipari had like a talk to everybody and was like, "All right,
Yeah,
you
we're
guys
not going to
wanna
win.
you
Yeah,
gotta play defense here. Like, we're just not gonna outscore these teams by scoring 115 points." Calipari's probably like, I'm glad you guys can do it. I'm glad we can see it. But when we're playing these lower level teams in the beginning of these conference tournaments and you have these type of totals and this type of pace and you don't play defense, you're going to get fuck around and get bounced. I think defense that's the reason why I'm so high on Houston this year. Defense is the most translatable stat in a neutral site basketball game.
I don't think Dillinger even played in the first game.
And not 451. He says, I'm going to parlay Houston over Kansas, Moneyline, Gamrot, Benoit, Anthony's. Any thoughts? I love Gamrot, big Gamrot fan, but a lot of somebody that one of the homies that I respect. We have very different betting styles in the UFC, and he put
Bro, fucking
2,000
FAU just missed both their free throws just to get the goddamn rebound. Like, come on, Memphis. Fuck me, man.
One of my homies put $2,500 on Rafael dos Anjos money line for $8,000, and I said, "Hey, look, if you that confident in that shit, I ain't putting Gamrot in any parlays this weekend. Then you got it, bro. You got it. If you're 2,000, I would understand if you're confident in it, but if you're putting $2,000 on a fucking prelim UFC fight, you must see something in the film that I didn't see. So I stayed off that fight. I think Gamrot wins by decision, but the $2,000 ticket the homie sent me of the RDA money line that was enough for me to kind of shy off because one of Pedro Munoz or Rafael Dos Anjos is going to fuck up parlays this weekend. And
You suck.
everyone's kind of betting Munoz. So could it be RDA? Like, I love Gamrot, but Gamrot fights close-ass decisions, man. It's never like he's smoked anybody.
Gav, you sure you don't want Arkansas here? I mean, Alabama? Oh, it was just a half. That's 1.5.
No.
If you're betting Cheeto, Michael Belena, you gotta take Cheeto 3-4-5.
Memphis just made me sick. I don't want to take any other live action.
Yeah, you can't watch Memphis. So
You can't watch
so I'm
him.
not. No.
I've watched them several times this year. It's
Don't do it.
very difficult.
You don't remember
You end up in a hospital.
a couple weeks ago, all about the hoops, Dabby Cab? I was throwing shit at my television because of Memphis.
Oh, I remember. Trust me, I've bet this team too many times this year. I remember it all like a bad nightmare. Even though I've actually made money on them, it's still been a heart attack every time.
But that's what I'm saying. The UAB game when they're down a half and we live bet them, that was it. I'm up money on the year for Memphis. Don't need to be down money on the year for Memphis. Don't need to bet any more Memphis games. Like I had to like grind all back that money back in Memphis's last like week of games. So
I get it, 100%. What up, Nutflush? Good to see you, man.
yeah, I'm on O'Malley, Michael Belena, but I will say my hedge bet, I will have a sprinkle on that Cheeto 3-4-5 knockout. 950 on Cheeto 3-4-5 knockout. That's damn near going to be the live betting odds. Like the live betting odds are going to be shorter than that prop line. And if it hits the judges' scorecards, you're telling me you wouldn't be surprised if Cheeto got robbed again in another decision? Wouldn't be shocked. I've seen it happen too many times. The biggest fight to really pay attention to, though, for the main event is Song Yadong versus Peter Yan. If Cheeto, in a hypothetical world, if Cheeto were to win the Bantamweight championship, his first title defense would probably be against Song Yadong in a rematch. So if Song Yadong wins, like I think Yadong wins, but I'm kind of rooting for Peter Yan because if Peter Yan wins, they're not doing anything with him.
I didn't bet it, humble.
Razorbacks or Bama?
I didn't bet it. Unless you're asking me who I got live right now. Like, what do I think live?
There's going to be Michael Belena. Part of the script for the main card is there will be one big robbery on the main card, is what I was told. Wasn't told the fight, but there will be a robbery on the main card.
Well, I think there's going to be 2 robberies. Okay.
I kind of thought the same exact thing, but the same exact person told me there's going to be 3 underdogs on the UFC Mexico main card. And what happened? Fucking 3 dogs ended up coming through on that card, and I ended up getting burnt by the last one. Jan's old too many wars, but this is just a different stylistic matchup, Andrew. We watched Jan fight a bunch of fucking grapplers that were just shooting at his legs. And the only thing that kind of scares me is that Sean O'Malley fight. Sean O'Malley, as much as I love Sean O'Malley, he ain't no one-hitter fucking quitter. He's a volume type of guy. And Sean O'Malley was fucking dropping Peter Yan left and right like a fucking stepchild. I think Song Yadong hits harder than Sean O'Malley.
Good shot.
It's not about betting the dogs, Andrew G. You just gotta know where the dogs are gonna be. So usually an underdog is a fight that is highly parlayed up, an underdog usually comes before or after that fight. O'Malley
What's the
by
score in that Alabama game?
54, 47, 11 left.
7 points.
FAU's starting to turn that shit up, though.
Yeah, it's getting out of control.
FAU's a weird team, man. When they turn it on, man, they look like the team in
Yeah.
black.
But they really haven't. They've just gone through the motions, I thought, a little bit.
Same, but I'll also
Consciously.
keep that Arizona game in my head from.
Oh, yeah. I remember it.
That was legit. That was a legit dub. They were down at half. They were grinding back in it, and it was a game in Vegas. It was a highly touted game, and when the big lights come on, FAU shines. It's just they need to get hot before the NCAA tournament, because you know what's going to happen to FAU. FAU is going to get a good seed, and they're going to end up playing some Rokaboke ass fucking mid-major team that nobody knows of, and they're going to get bounced by the mid-major team this year. I'm with you, Fernando. I'm a huge Sean O'Malley fan. He's my favorite fighter. I think he wins by decision tonight. That's why they stacked this card up like the way they did. The main event isn't going to be as entertaining as everybody thinks.
Yo, what time is it? 12:30? I'm grabbing a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
FAU might get a 5 seed, Bill, but that's what I'm saying. C-Mac, tell me if I'm wrong or tell me if I'm right. The biggest upset in the NCAA bracket is the 5 fucking 12 matchup. Every fucking year, there's always fucking 2 12 seeds that end up beating a 5 seed. Happens every year. Now it's the I think it's the 11-3 matchup. Like the 11 seed plays the 3rd seed or whatever. One of those trends have like trended towards like even the higher seeds, even
The 4-13?
4-13. That's the matchup. The 14, the 4-13 one is the one. There's been a couple of upsets in that number, because usually if you get a 3 seed, that means you're kind of like fridge, supposed to be number 1 seed, but you didn't get there.
Damn, I couldn't get this in. The fuck?
What are you betting?
I just could have got Bama 2.5 minus 115. I'm just not quick enough here. 58-54 now. You must hit a 3. Fuck.
Bama's at a pick on my book, minus 1.5, minus 110 on
Yeah, I wanted that 2.5. I mean, I think they win the game, but
I think that they win the game as well. I just gotta now you kind of got me thinking I gotta put this game on the screen and watch it, because we're gonna have to like
yeah, Sears just hit a 3.
session.
Damn. Shit's too quick sometimes.
It's not even that it's too quick. By the time you put
Yeah,
your
it's
money,
just by the time. Yeah, that's what I mean.
the worst is when they'll say, "Would you like to accept this line?" Like, the fuck else would I? You think I'm clicking on one of the 100 college basketball games you're offering, and you're gonna ask me if I want to check it again? Fucking get my bet in.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of why I kind of don't like going to casino anymore for March Madness. I went last year, and they were doing the 7-second window thing, and I'm telling the bitch at the fucking counter, you think I walked up here not to fucking accept the bet? Get my fucking bet in, because by the time the 7 seconds are up, this line's gonna change. So then
Exactly.
I just start betting games at the TV timeout.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what you get it legit, because yeah, the books are ahead. Of course they are.
Yeah, so like 3 minutes right before halftime is usually what I try to get a second half bet in. And then the second half, you got to be real conscientious about that shit, man. It's just like it feels like they just don't want you to bet on certain games. Like Bama has now gone up to 3.5 at plus 100, minus 250 money line.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
And then you know what happens? You bet the 3.5, Babel wins by 2.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Bama down 3. Bama boys, says Andrew G. I still want to get on Bama here. I might have just missed a boat because now I'm gonna have to lay a premium. Can you believe FanDuel gave me an odds boost yesterday for women's college basketball tournament and said Happy National Women's Day? It was like you couldn't pay me to bet a women's collegiate tournament game unless it's the championship.
Yeah. I've never even done it.
No,
Shout out to the people that do. I mean,
I did bet LSU last year. They're like plus money against Iowa in the championship game or some shit like that. The Final Four, I'll bet. Other than that, no. And that's only because the games come on before the March Madness games.
60, 56 here.
I would say that's how I
48.
fucking Memphis so much this year is because they used to always come on before the wild card and before the Sunday football games on the playoffs and be like, all right, throw this Memphis game on before this playoff game comes on, and then I end up fucking losing and I'm all pissed. What can we get on live? I want to get a live bet. You said you were on Liberty, right?
Yeah, I do have a bet on them.
Liberty's
What is it at half?
36-32 halftime. The live line is
I think they pull away.
I think they might pull away too, because I mean the live line is damn near what it was pre-flop. So like if you didn't bet the game before, I mean, I feel like the line's right there because it went up to 5.5, right?
Yeah. I kind of just was just a play. I just have been fading them nonstop on the road every single fucking game. And then not only that, they lose. They've been, you know what I mean, Billy? That's the biggest money I've made is the money line on those road games, and they've gotten it done at home. I thought the line though was out about right where it should have been against Western Kentucky today.
You know what's weird? The Conference USA is starting to remind me of like the Mountain West with these home like splits. Like it's pretty ridiculous at the top.
Yeah, you know who's been good on the road? Let's see, and this game's huge because UNLV does not want to lose and play San Diego State, and that's what will happen. So the 2 seeds in that game,
They got the Twins,
UNLV.
right? The Twins down low.
Yeah, the Boone.
Boone is fucking
Boone
good.
Twins. Thomas,
Boone.
they're UNLV. They're not.
I don't think they win this one tonight, Connor, but wait until the Mountain West tournament comes. And
Well, that's what I meant. It's big, though. I think they could be in the game, and I've been surprised how well they played on the road. They probably do lose. It's just that they don't want to be in the 4 or 5 game. You know what I mean? Or right there.
yeah, the 4-5 games of death sentence in that conference this year.
If Memphis does get their hand on the ball, or like FAU does miss a shot, FAU gets the rebound, Memphis somehow gives it back. Like it's not even like even when Memphis does hit their shots, they can't do the little things right.
Bro, Memphis
They never have.
got one good player, bro. Is the kid Jones. He's
David
the only
Jones is really
legit
good.
mature player on that team that knows how to like not fuck up. Everybody else, like, granted, if you saw them like practice in the gym, you would think these kids are NBA players, but when they play in a legit basketball game and you have to value possessions, they just like Javon Quirley. I can't stop talking about that, man. He throws the ball in the passing turnover lane so fucking much, it's crucializing.
Yeah, I told you I can't watch it.
Bama got lucky, man. Can you imagine if Bama had Javon Quirley still as their point guard this year? Would they? I don't think they would be as good as they are this year.
He wouldn't have been their point guard. That's why he left.
Because I can't imagine though. Like, I would imagine the kid must be a dick too. Like, he probably thinks he's the man. Like, you talk to him, he's probably got because he came from the Jelly HQ squad. That shit got like worldwide famous. Like, he probably still thinks he's Javon Quirley, but he's might be overseas Javon Quirley. He ain't no NBA point guard kid.
He's overseas.
And that's a Jersey boy too, man. Me trashing on a Jersey boy.
Sears is so much better than Quinterly, bro. There's no chance that Quinterly would have played over Sears.
Well, it was a double whammy. You know what Petty said to him. Hey, man, come to us. I'll get you to the NBA. Because why would you ever go from the SEC to the fucking American Coast Conference or whatever?
67-69 or 67-79, sorry.
Petty's telling him, Houston just left. We're going to win the conference this year. Oh, I'm telling you, you're going straight to the league. Year happens. They're looking at each other like, what the fuck? What's brewing down there in Florida right now? Because South Florida is looking like a outright bid.
Yeah.
They win today. They should get an outright bid, man. Regardless of what happens in this fucking tournament. Because I think FAU might run away with the tournament. If they start getting hot, if they look like this in the tournament, they might run away with that bitch.
Texas A&M Old Miss. That's kind of an interesting game. Not really at all, though.
A&M got it done the other day. I wanted to take him
Yeah, I did too.
on
but
Wednesday.
But I wanted to, like, everything told me to take it, but it's just like when you look at A&M shooting and then Mississippi State's defense, it was just like, bro, the fuck, how am I supposed to do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly why it kept off.
A&M's the worst shooting team in the SEC, and then fucking Mississippi State's actually pretty good on defense. So I was like, I know this is an A&M spot, but I just couldn't do it.
Man, Georgia Southern's in this App State game, 46-50. They're coming out the TV timeout. They're still posting a 9.5 line. I think pre-flop line.
Hey, they actually made a good play for once. How about that? Good job, Tomlin.
And Georgetown's hanging in there with St. John's. 3-point game, 61-58. They're coming out the TV timeout, 7:58. It's crazy.
There has to be a turnover there, Quinterly. How do you not get your hands in the lane?
One of these live dogs in the second half are going to end up hitting. I just got to figure out which one is it. Because Bama, they're back to where CMAC was talking about plus 2.5, plus 102, plus 162 live line. One of these underdogs are going to hit.
Oh, that was a big shot by Quinterly. It's into – we're back. It's 72-79. Come on, get another turnover for us.
St. Jones is down at half to Davidson here.
He's going to shoot.
Shouts to Kelly McKinnis. She said, hey, guys, sorry. I had to step out. Got invaded by a few friends. Had a major sesh. Listening to the four of them and the show was too much. They're gone. I'm back. I know the feeling.
Bro, what? This guy's asking for a review from what?
What dog are we betting live? I know that feeling though, Kelly. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, people end up coming to your house all unannounced. I smoke with them, and it's like, dude, it's fucking March, man. Hit me up on St. Patty's Day, not during conference tournament Saturday.
Bro, I don't know the rules on fucking tax in college here, but that's got to be at least like some kind of fucking foul.
And
I can't-
Bama meant to run again. I got to sign into the sports book. I don't know why I'm not betting these lines and just watching them. Because one of these dogs are about to hit, and I'm about to bet like 2 of them.
Bro, Big Show. Big Show said, I swear nobody thinks like Billy. Big Show, Billy's up here talking about fucking magnets in the rim in basketball.
I don't know if you've watched the Missouri
You don't
Valley.
actually think there's magnets in the rim, though, right?
I don't know if you've watched the Missouri Valley Conference games in the Enterprise Center where the St. Louis Blues play, but there's magnets in those rims. I've never seen games go under at a 144.5 total by 40 to 50 points. Dabby Cap. I told you, out of the 8 games that were played in the tournament, only one of those games went over, and it was a double overtime game. Each of the other games have gone under by 10 or more points. 5 out of the 7 have gone under by at least 20 or more points to the total. That just doesn't make sense. How wrong could they be? Like, there's just got to be some other factors. Because in those mid-major conferences,
Justin
it's
said
way
Brisbane
different.
as a
In
blankie.
the Power Fives, Dabby Cab, if you have a good season, you get inside the tournament. In the mid-majors,
So that means you get the magnets on your side.
they set it up where they want their best-looking teams to get inside.
Did you see that thing get sucked down? The magnets are working for us right now, C-Mac. We got a chance.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I want to
Yo, you have a blankie, is what Justin said, Billy.
I mean, each his own. I don't like sleeping fucking with no fucking blanket.
So tell me about your magnets. Are the magnets just always in there, or is there like a remote controlling them, like a guy? Like, so he stops it, lets him drop, and then he's clicking.
I have no idea.
You don't know? Okay. I was just thinking. Are they in there full time or just a little remote control?
I have no idea, but like, I've never seen. I mean, how wrong could you be though, C-Mac? Like, these are like proven facts. Like, I know you watched the Missouri Valley Conference and the Enterprise. They've been doing that shit in there for like decades.
Hey,
now.
I made a lot of money on the unders. So if they're in there, keep them in there.
Wait until the Summit League goes off tonight and they're playing in the Pentagon. Watch until those games start going bonkers on the total.
Kelly, it's coming down to the wire, man. 6-point game. FAU ball.
C-Mac, they're fucking suspending me on the live line on Bama. I'm trying to get this Bama live line.
They're down by 5. 3:45 left. They got the ball.
They just suspended.
They scored. They're down 3. 66-63.
I think that's telling me Bama's gonna win.
Yeah, I mean the 1.5. What do you have? Minus 130 or no? Minus 115. It's just going so quick. Money line plus 115.
I took Bama.
They're about to turn it off. Foul on Bama.
Shoot that.
This game could have OT. Fuck Memphis. What the fuck?
I mean, I feel like I've been saying that all season. Memphis is Penny's about to get fired. Houston leaves the conference and you don't win it? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I need him to score this possession, damn it.
Like, that's a fireable act, though. Am I right, though?
Oh, they called that a foul? He's going to the fucking foul free throw line? Dude, make your free throws here, bro. Come on.
What channel is this Houston game on? I mean, not Houston. What channel is this Bama game on? The SEC network or like?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
had it
gotta
on.
be. I have it on.
Yeah, I gotta go inside. That's
Good.
a
Made both of his free throws.
it's a television.
I got 4.5. I'm rooting for you too, C-Mac, but I got 4.5 second half. I need him to fucking. This is close for everyone. What do you have? Full game 8.5.
8. Fuck Memphis. Sorry ass.
I agree.
Borderlands gonna make these. They're gonna go down and shoot a fucking 3.
They didn't foul. Come on, make this shot, whoever takes it. Oh, Jones, you suck. I hate you for that, man. Now they got fouled. Dude, he was wide open, man. That was it, though. You had David Jones with a wide open shot right there. They cover for everyone if he makes it. I mean, fuck, man. You can't ask for more than that other than him to make the fucking shot. Come on, Jones, man.
Longwood just came back.
Really?
Yeah, it's 66-67. High Point's only up by 1. 2 minutes left. That shit's crazy.
Arkansas at 5.
I thought that game was done and over
6.
with.
Don't foul. Just let the clock run out here.
Are you ahead of me?
Yeah, I'm looking at the book.
Oh, then you're
No,
way
it
up.
looks like they fouled him. 88, 82.
Oh, yeah, wide open 3 here. No, it went to timeout. Media timeout or somebody called timeout.
They're going to foul, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bama. Big 3 right here.
Kelly, you
68,
can,
66.
no, you can't. I was about to say C-Mac has 8 and I don't know how much of a disparity is in our numbers. No.
What? Can I get a channel on the Bama game? Where the
Bama, 5 for 22 from 3.
That's why I don't like betting on or against Alabama is because they can at any point in time hit those threes or not hit those threes.
But sometimes
They
they
can't
could
stop Arkansas. Arkansas keeps scoring.
Where's Nate at? Nate, you in the chat? Nasty Nate. Better be in there, bro. Don't tell me you're betting something with me and then not be there when it comes sweat time. If I'm going to sit here, you got to be here too.
Damn, I can't believe this is a sweat. This is like the witching hour early, man. I thought High Point was a runaway.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Huge 1 point game.
Because you know they're going to foul, like C-Mac said. So guaranteed foul coming up here. All right, here comes the inbound. They're going to get it in. Have not
Oh,
fouled.
damn. So what up?
No, they fouled. Arkansas winning is a plus 15 dog. March is here, I guess. Yeah. There you go. It's one way to look at it.
Miss it. He made it.
Both.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
Damn. Now I have
That's
to
it.
have this basically score here.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to foul it. Because they'll still fucking foul again.
I know. Yep. I think unless they took a timeout, I think they missed and fouled again. It's not going to cover. Fuck.
Longwood Banks.
Well, if they don't even cover the 4.5
3-pointer.
second half, I swear I'll never fuck with this team again.
Longwood just took a 2-point lead. 1 minute left.
Yeah, clearly missed. He was open too. Oh, they're not. He did foul. Why are you fouling, bro? Everybody told you not to foul.
Yeah. No, I just lost the push.
Oh, fuck, man. My heart, dude. I think
Try to chuck up a shot. That's it. Desperation 3.
You're so far ahead of me.
They got the basket layup. 92-84.
Really? 9.
That's a push for me.
So you pushed?
Yeah, I pushed.
All right, there you go. And I cashed.
There you go.
Yeah,
I guess he got to the rim at 4 seconds because they're not watching.
Oh, no, he missed a 3, and then somebody got the rebound. I'm just now seeing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that was the end of the game, right?
I mean,
I got zeros.
FAU did something real stupid. They just took the ball and threw it like the length of the court. So it looks like Memphis is going to have the ball back if they want it. Are they saying, yeah, they're not going to do anything? Yeah, that's it. So you pushed and we got the cover. So anybody that grabbed that 4.5 at halftime, we cashed. If you're on full game, you pushed, which isn't the word. I think you could have got an 8.5. I know that doesn't help you, C-Mac, but anybody that tailed might have been able to get an 8.5.
Here we go. Arkansas is up 3. We got a minute left.
Let's go.
I don't know, man. This Longwood High Point game's going into overtime.
Ooh, is it?
It might. It's 2.9 seconds left. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is crazy. March Madness is like here. I'm already shaking in my boots. It's 2:05 in the afternoon.
Slow Jams, we were talking about it. I haven't bet it yet. Is the Pistons.
Yeah, we're going into OT, Longwood, High Point.
Is there a couple 8s out there?
Yo, who was in the chat that was talking about
Let's go, Tony.
Longwood plus 9.5 at halftime? They dancing right now.
Hey, Kelly, that's the best case scenario, man. If you cash, C-Mac push, and I cashed also, nobody lost money. So I guess that's the best case scenario. We don't got to root for each other, but it's always nice if everyone can make it out. Bro, C-Mac, I didn't want to tell you this, but that half court shot rimmed out. Oh, you only got +3, Nate? 49, 50, 50. Yeah, you cashed it. You cashed that too because they were up by FAU. It's 51-49. That's 2 fucking points. I can't speak. So yes, you cashed your +3.
That Asheville line's going up. Asheville went from minus 160 to I'm seeing 182 at FanDuel is the best number. Minus 190s, minus 190s. DK's got minus 200, damn near. It depends on how this. I don't blame him though, because this might be the upset of the day. The way Longwood looks right now. I don't want to say it, but man, Longwood looks locked in.
Good for dude. I had them early on in the year. I faded them when they had a horrible losing streak, and now they've been winning. I haven't been on them lately.
The
Longwood.
craziest is that this tournament is played at High Point, so like
I know.
Stadiums, High Point fans. So
It's madness, baby.
T is crazy.
What do we got here? Still in fucking timeout.
Arkansas, Bama, 74-71, 45 seconds left.
Well, Jam, you getting on that Houston first half? You know I love Houston first half at home. I haven't bet it today, but you know how I feel about that. It's been money all year.
Yeah, I'd be
Oh,
on
they
it.
missed. They missed.
Bama tie? Damn, we got a tie. I guess I got to go back to this shit. But that's
That's
what I'm telling
what
you.
I
I would have bet it. C-Mac, I would have.
Let's go.
I would have bet it,
74,
C-Mac, if I could have got a
72.
1.5. I didn't want that 3.5 or 4.5.
Oh my God. This is a game here.
Yeah, Right Cells hit a bunch of threes. 4 for 8. I think all in the second half.
Final shot here. I guess I'm going to see it. Arkansas gets it up, and they miss, so it's going to OT.
OT.
The live line's obviously gone.
Wow. Bama just took a huge momentum swing. Longwood scores the first point in OT. High Point at the free throw line now, though. They have a chance to tie it up. 71-69. We're in OT.
Damn, I could have got. Damn,
Just look at
big
everybody in the
threes.
chat rolling through. Some people had some bets that just got kept alive. Shout out to you guys, man. I'm happy for y'all. I can feel the energy. A bunch of people just there was a collective exhale in this chat from people that have Bama bets.
Bro, the way he pulled up and did the step back, like
Damn.
it was one of those ones like, hey, man, if you're taking this shot, you know that shit must be going in or something because that's a big ball shot. Uh-oh. Houston just fouled out for Longwood.
None yet. We got that second half.
It's crazy. I want to get a drink, but I can't move away from the screen.
Don't worry, I will.
Hey, at least it's a good game. I mean, tough betting wise, unless you just had Bama, I guess. But
I got Bama live now.
what did you get live?
I got 1 through 10 win margin on Bama.
No, you didn't.
Always. On
Did you
FanDuel,
really? What was your juice on that?
it was minus 135, 1 through 10.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I thought it was going to be like outrageously good, but that's a good bet.
No, I took it live when they were down by 2. And then they were down by like 6. I took it with like 3 minutes left because I thought the live line was going to go blanket. I wonder what it is now, but this game goes into overtime. I would imagine Bama's probably heavily favored right now off this tip because they just took a huge momentum swing that last 40 seconds.
Huge, bro. Shout out to our guy Razor, man, showing up in the chat.
Razor.
We got our Airbnb, man. Just like 11 more days, bro. I'm pumped for it. Can't wait.
Fucking allergies, man.
So look at this. It's an OT right now, and Bama has not led at any single point in this game. I just saw that on the screen. Not at any point in this game have they led, but they made it to overtime. That's crazy.
Crazy. Bama's about to turn it up here in OT. Come on. Arkansas got the tip.
There you go, Dan Kelly. That's what I'm talking about. You got money line at plus 300 and plus 180. He's a guaranteed winner either way. Boom. Arkansas is not going to get their first points there.
Oh, good block. Swing it to the hot man, though. You gotta swing it to 12. All right, we'll take that too. Free throw line, Bama. Longwood's up by 2. Man, Longwood's really about to upset these motherfuckers at their own gym. Longwood's up by 2, and they're going to the free throw line. Oh, no, that was a travel.
Looks like some of these other games are tipping here now. Iowa State, Kansas State's underway. A&M, Old Miss is underway. Still 74-74. Alabama's at the free throw line, going to miss the front end of these 2 shots here. What do you need, C-Mac? 20 or 21? You need 21 to get these points for Battle, right?
Yeah, for a battle, yeah.
Come on, Battle, you motherfucker. He's got 18. A 3 would knock it out.
Yeah. He can't hit a shot to save his life.
High Point's got to get a shot here. And they're going to shoot that bull. Oh, my God. Let me shut the fuck up. He shot some bullshit, and they ends up going in. High Point takes a 1-point lead. That kid shot that shit from, like, I'm not going to lie, like, probably a couple of feet behind NBA range, step back jumper, and he ended up hitting it. 1 second left on the shot clock. Timeout. 1:57 left. We're in OT. Both games. What's up with Bama's interior, D?
This really sucks. He does.
So bad, dude. So
It's the worst game I've ever seen.
It's just like you got to make 2 passes and you get a dunk. Oh, I forget the kid's name, but he just came out the game for Bama. No. He was hitting all the big shots.
Oh, that was a big shot for Bama there, though. 3, 78-76.
You see the coach? He's like, let's go.
I know, bro.
He's like he's on the court. He's yelling like he's got Bama on the live line, too. Nah, his job's probably on the line. He knows the boosters are definitely giving him a call if Bama loses to fucking Arkansas.
Yeah, I am. Razor. I was looking at it a little bit earlier. There's some decent races. I love Tampa Towns.
It was Sam Walters. Did not know who it was, but that is who it is. Sam Walters, who hit the big 3 for Bama there. But Arkansas is at the free throw line.
5 more races. 6 more
First.
races.
77-78, pending this free throw.
Time is going by so slow in this other OT game.
Boom. Tie ball game again. 78-78. Alabama ball. We'll be bringing it down court.
80-78.
You are ahead of me because I have not seen that yet. Sam Walters launches another 3 and misses it, but the offensive board is taken back up. Like you said, it's 80-78.
That's crazy. Let's go. I think we're going to the free throw line. High Point. 1 minute left. Come on. Get us to the free throw line. I don't have the volume on.
What do you need in that? Just High Point?
I just need High Point to win now. Because I had the first half under, and then I had High Point UNC Asheville to like parlay.
Again, Alabama's interior defense is fucking soft, man.
It's so bad.
Just
Bama-
fucking get to the glass
is
and do a
bad.
layup soft, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Bama's got to figure that out. Because offensively, they can compete with anybody.
Robert said one more OT for the over. God, that's crazy to be open for that.
84-80.
I'm not going to
138
lie.
left.
When I
Bama.
bet the Suzuki game the other day, I was hoping for a double OT so I could get the cover, and then they ended up losing because everybody fouled out. Bama up by 4, baby. Let's go, Bama.
Yeah, they got a steal.
Sweet home Alabama.
Sing it, Beeman.
The house is rocking. The lights are flashing. Looks like
What
it
do you have
could
in
be.
this race 6?
Nah, they are buzzing in Bama right now, though. That kid, they got the lights turned off. They're going different colors and shit.
Oh, I got to plug this in. I'll be right back. Goddamn.
456 Blue Fame says, are y'all on the Nova game? I want to bet Nova, but I don't like betting teams that are like what I call like, that's a very close to that's my favorite college team. So, I don't try to
Nova
bet.
is your favorite team?
Yeah, right around the way.
That's cool.
And you know how many bad Sixer years that we had? Nova was like the only team that was like good in Philadelphia for basketball for a
You a
while.
big Brunson fan?
More of a DiVincenzo guy, but yeah, I like Brunson. By default, it kind of makes me a Knicks fan because I like DiVincenzo and Josh Hart a lot. I peep. This High Point game might go into double OT, and if this goes into double OT, we might be fucked.
What was the total on this Alabama Arkansas game? How are you needing double overtime? It's 84-80 right now. What was the opening total on this game?
Their team total was like 93.5 because you got to remember they're like 13-point favorite.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about for Alabama's team total. I thought you were just talking about for the game.
I don't need it. I didn't bet it. Forget who did in the chat.
Oh, the total was 174. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a Bama game, bro. They either gonna put up 100 or let up 100. It's a Bama game right now. I'm a Sixers fan to a certain extent, but not right now because it's like the NBA is just after last year's Boston Celtics. I can't say I'm a Sixer fan anymore. Fuck that. They let me down. Last year was it for the chip. But do I root for him every once in a blue moon, Dan Kelly? Yeah. Do I watch a couple games? Yeah. But I watch a lot of games. Oh my God, bro. It's either you get a layup or you get a foul. Just drive the ball straight to the fucking middle of the paint.
Shit, I'm muted. That's what I would do against this Alabama team. Battles at the free throw line here. Need him to hit both of them. But even if he could get one here and then just get 2 more, I just want him to cast for CMAC. He needs 3 more points out of him. So both of these would be nice, but even one would work because then he's just a basket away.
What does he have? 15?
He's at that. So that puts him at 19. If he makes this next one, it'll put him at 20. And I think the line is literally 20.5. So here comes the second one right here. 81-84. Bama's got a 3-point lead. Battle's about to shoot a second free throw. He hits it, so that puts him at 20 for the game. I think he needs one more point to cash. Minute 23 on the clock, 2-point game. No need to foul here. Bama's got the ball with Sears up top. He just comes across half court. He's going to dish it off to Estrada. Just moving around. Eating clock, but still playing aggressive. I like it. You can't just sit back. Nice little alley-oop down low right there. 1 minute left. Clock's ticking and Alabama's walking. You're down 4, Bama. There goes Battle to the hoop. And he makes it. There we go. Fuck yeah. Let's go, C-Mac. Let me double check before I say that for sure. I just want to see the fucking points with my own eyes. Hurry up and update, phone.
Now we need Bama to win.
Truth. You're good, though. Bama scores again, so it's back to a 4-point lead there.
There we go. Arkansas doesn't drive the paint for the one time they actually miss.
Hey, you got your points, C-Mac.
Yeah, I know. Damn right. This game's going over. I read the over too. Foul.
It was 174.
Wait. Turnover here.
That was
Or-
a turn. Because he definitely didn't go that ball.
88-84. 13 seconds left.
Arkansas is at the free throw line.
Yeah. Got there, Battle. Got for OT.
I was rooting for you while you weren't here. He got 2 free throws and then he drove to the hoop, and it was not an easy shot that he made to get there for you. I mean, not easy at all. But he hit it. It was a layup. I mean, he could have got fouled on it, but they didn't call it. So I'm going to miss the second free throw there. How do you do that? Well, volume hasn't been like ridiculously high, C-Mac, but it's been positive again. So it's another Saturday stream where it's been positive. Shout out, Billy. How's your high point looking right now, Billy?
This game's sketchy. I got it. I would have to really put on the volume to understand like what's going on. But I think Longwood's up by 1, 78-77, 26 seconds left. OT.
Well, Bama's at the free throw line for you, so your 1 through 10's looking good. You got a 3-point lead. Make that a 4-point lead with 12 seconds left.
Wow, this game is riveting. Iowa State, K-State, 11-6. 10 minutes gone. Wow, Bama pull this off. And it goes over.
Turnover by a fucking high point. Longwood.
That's crazy to me. And look at
Nope.
that. Arkansas hits this shot. That's crazy that this game got over. That's crazy. That
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, our dude was saying he thought he needed a second overtime, but you got there, man. There's the over.
I mean, what's the... Yeah, there's been 30 points.
To
And
win
it's
it all,
a
man,
OT.
I don't know about making that kind of future. And go maybe like a De La Cruz, like to have the most stolen bases on the year or something like that for a future. That's probably good plus money, like plus 900.
Yeah, if you had the under, it's just the dirtiest of dirty. You lose that bet.
Tough, man. Why are they saying, what are they doing? Why are they saying 88? They're checking to see if that was a 3 or not. I'm not meaning to laugh at your misery. Shout out to our guy Perky coming in the chat. I was laughing because you said took it in the cornhole, and everybody always calls that damn game cornhole where you throw the fucking, like, call it bags. Don't call it cornhole. Cornhole is such a terrible name for a game.
Sort of the sack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Call it
Through the
that.
hole.
All right, 8 seconds left. Pending a turnover, it's a 2-point game. So pending a turnover, we're going to get there. We are now just rooting for this Bama money line. Well, 1 through 10 for our guy Billy. Oh, Arkansas didn't even foul. That's tough. Alabama's just going to throw it down.
Yeah, I think this High Point UNC Cashville parlay is about to be dead off the first leg. Thank God for the first half on there.
Game is officially final. 88-92. Bama takes a 4-point lead.
There's 8.5 now.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat rocking with us. I'd love to come back and do the Duke UNC game, but I think they'll have the UFC stream going, so we won't be live for that. But we appreciate you guys, man. It's like over 120 people still rocking with us. It looks like. If you can, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Drop us some predictions. Let us know what you think you're betting later in the day in the comments. C-Mac, you got anything for the chat?
No, shout out to all you guys. Thanks for joining us today. Hit the like button. That's all we really ask. We're on the way out. That is it. It was a pretty good day. I'm glad Battle came through there. That's positive. And I got that push with Memphis in this one. Are they George and Kawhi Leonard are in? This line is back to 8.5. Bulls, Clippers. Okay.
Billy, you got
that's it. Shout out to everyone. Take it away.
Billy, you got anything? I was going to say we maybe throw our bets one more time. I do got Kentucky first half plus 4.5. I got Baylor first half plus 1, and I got North Carolina first half plus 2.5. Cash that 4.5 on the Memphis second half. So that's the only live bet I made. Billy, you got anything bet wise or any last words for the chat, man?
I think they lost. Enjoy your guys' betting day. Shouts to anybody that had long. I think they just won it in the T.
When do you go live, Billy?
Prelims go off 6 p.m. Make sure you guys sign up for that UFC contest. Go get those picks in. $300 if you can get first place.
Oh yeah, pubsportsradio.com. Check out the pub rub, check out the merchandise, and sign up for the UFC thing. It's free, like you said there.
Wait, let me hit this. Let me answer Chris's. I'd lean over in that game. Georgia on the road doesn't play any defense. I mean, Auburn should get to 80. I'd be on the over 150 there.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
That's it. We're out of here. We appreciate you guys. Hit the like button on your way out. Go to pubsportsradio.com. Check everything that's going out, and we will see you guys soon. We're out of here.
Out of here, baby. BB Pub.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, make your bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Conor Mack.